Back here in Columbus, the men's and women's hockey teams could have a new home in a few years. A proposal this week being considered by the Ohio State Board of Trustees that calls for a 5,000-seat arena plus expanded practice facility.
So we turn to Whitney Harding, who joins us now. The board still has to vote on this, Whitney. Where would they put it on campus?
Well, it would be part of the new athletics district. And here is a visual that's included in the proposal. I'm also going to be doing an audition for fill-in traffic anchor if ever necessary. So I hope management is watching.
Perfect.
But here is where the other athletic facilities are. So tennis, lacrosse. The rink is proposed to be right here. So that's next to Covelli. Now to help you get your bearings, 315 all the way over here. This is the road, Fred Taylor, that goes right by the Jesse Owens Memorial Stadium, the track and field area. And then Olentangy River is over here. So for those who don't know, right now the men are actually playing at the Schottenstein Center. That's where their locker rooms are as well, but they practice at the OSU ice rink next to St. John's. That is where the women practice and play their games. It holds about 1,000 fans, and for years it hasn't been enough. There have been times in the past when fans get turned away at the door for women's games because every seat's full. Since the ladies won the national championship last year, that's become an even more common occurrence.
You know, this dad and this little girl had come up right before the game started, and they weren't able to get in, which is really unfortunate. But you know, he just squatted down. He was kind of explaining to her, and I saw her kind of start crying a little bit, and like that kind of hurts the heart. Can we get as many girls and boys and fans as possible in this building to support the team, but also grow women's hockey?
You know, you're not practicing at the rink. You're playing. You're not learning those boards as well as you should. The way the puck's bouncing off of, you know, just those types of things where you get home ice advantage. You know, hopefully, you know, they can get into one building and be there for good. I think it'll just help their development in a lot of ways.
And RJ made another point where he really hopes that the university can also use this, either the new facility or even the old ice rink, as a way to help develop younger players. It is so hard to get ice time in this city, especially when you compare it to the likes of Cleveland, Toledo, and those are the high school areas that our high schoolers tend to fall to in those state final games. So it'd be nice to get some more sheets of ice in the city to get more young players out there doing their thing.
Access matters. I think that's important. Obviously, in Ohio State, that's been a concern for them in the past. Getting their facilities to the High School Association, that's gone away the last few years. So we'll see if that can be a part of their evolution to reopen those doors at times. But a facility like this, also there's transportation with practice. Those types of things that are very confusing at times for Ohio State.
Right.